Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to the Purple Underground YouTube channel. My name is Micah, aka CMS. Shout out to all the subscribers out there, everybody on our Facebook page. Today I wanted to do a solo video and just wanted to share this special CD. This is out of my own personal collection. You know, it's a bootleg review, and since I'm rocking this bootleg Prince t-shirt, it's only fitting, you know, for this video. You know, sometimes you gotta show the brothers some love. You know, they need to get paid.
That's in the pocket.
Yeah. So, but anyway, the bootleg CD or show that I would like to talk about comes from actually this is celebrating 20 years this year, but it's from the Emancipation era, and it's called Atlanta 1997. Alright, now for all you hardcore collectors such as myself, this is from Sabotage Records, you know, one of the bootleg labels out there. So yeah, so this is a Love for One Another Charities show that was from January 19th, 1997 in Atlanta at Club Atlanta. So I always looked at the Love for One Another charity show as like kind of like the warm-up shows for the Jam of the Year tour, or what became the Jam of the Year tour. So basically, a lot of the Love for One Another shows, like the set list, was pretty much almost the same as it was for you know, the Jam of the Year tour. But I'll just run down real quick the set list. You got Jam of the Year, Talking Loud, Ain't Saying Nothing, Purple Rain, 17 Days, Get Your Groove On, The Most Beautiful Girl in the World, Face Down, The Cross, One of Us, the Do Me Baby medley, which included Adore, Insatiable, Scandalous, How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore. Then we go into Sexy MF, If I Was Your Girlfriend, and then The Ride. Then you got How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore, Raspberry Beret, Take Me With You. Then he comes back for an encore with Mr. Happy. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't the encore. Excuse me. He closes out with Mr. Happy and 18 and Over. Then he comes back for an encore with Johnny, Sleep Around, Take the A Train, and then they kind of jam out a little bit. And then got some bonus tracks, which I'll get to those in a minute. But as far as the actual show, the Atlanta show, for me, the highlights I would say are gotta go with Face Down. That was always a highlight for Love for One Another or Jam of the Year tours. Gotta go with that one. Matter of fact, Prince even plays a couple bass licks of 777 9311, I believe, and some other highlights. 17 Days, the Do Me Baby medley, The Ride, they did it was doing a little jam session at the end where he was got some crowd participation in there, where he's telling the crowd, saying I feel alright. Then you got Rhonda Smith does a bass solo, she kills it. And I would say the Party Man, he did the Party Man jam, so that was good. And then the bonus tracks on here were from the NYC bootleg cassette that came out back in the day. For all those who remember, Prince had the 1-800-NEW-FUNK hotline where you called up and ordered merchandise. We had the bootleg cassette for NYC bootleg show. It was Jam of the Year and Face Down. It's only 2 songs on the cassette. $20. But that's another story. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you know what? I may even have to show you guys that cassette. Maybe. But anyway, they put that on there as one of the bonus tracks. Then you get a sound, no, not a soundboard rehearsal. I'm sorry, Jam of the Year rehearsal, sound check. Somebody performed live in Detroit, which was a good live version. Then they got the Rosie O'Donnell performances of Somebody and Holy River, which I thought those were some great TV performances. But yeah, but for those who don't know about the NYC bootleg from back in the day that came through Prince's own 1-800-NEW-FUNK line, there it is right there, courtesy of the Purple Underground. Thank you, sir. So yeah, so again, you know, this is definitely one of the best Love for One Another charity shows, in my personal opinion. So for all you Prince collectors, new collectors, you know, you might want to keep an eye out for this one. Now, over here, we don't sell bootlegs. We just simply talk about it. So go ask a friend, go ask a friend's friend, or they friend, or they mama, whatever. Tell them to hook you up, get you right, get some of this funk right here. So, and then, you know, we're also going to do some more bootleg reviews in the near future. We've done some in the past, but we need to get back on it. So yeah. So anyway, this is on Sabotage Records. Like I said, definitely worth the collection. So until then, my name's Micah, aka CMS, aka The One. Oh, one more thing. Real quick, I want to give a special rest in peace shout out to Mr. Sean Hill from the Podcast Juice, the Prince Podcast, who was actually at this particular show. I remember hearing some of the episodes on the Prince Podcast. He said that he was at this show. So just wanted to send a rest in peace shout out to him, condolences to his family, his friends. Definitely will be missed. But you know, there's plenty of episodes where we can still hear your voice, where you gave your great view on music. And Purple Underground, you know, we're just gonna keep holding it down as part of you know, the Prince community. So other than that, peace and love. God bless.